Hey guys, so we're gonna do a reading, and it looks like the old girl Shani is gonna sit. Did you almost bite me? Oh, that's rude. Shani almost bit me for petting her. She's the meanest cat, and the meanest cat is gonna sit here and help with the read. So anyway, but we also got the meanest, nominee for, or possible nominee, I should say, for Republican Party. Don the Khan. And we know he's going down for Georgia, it looks like. Okay. Now, I have to admit, Christmas is coming early because I thought that would be a little further down. But then I know the power of the Lionsgate portal. And I also know that us light workers all linked up and shifted hard. Okay, yes, we did. Okay, there were some things going on. And it was like, let's do it. Okay, and we shifted. Okay, so that's real. If you can see my YouTube, you're in the safety zone. Okay, and that's good. Okay, that's good. But Trump is not. We're still in the Leo energy, and this is the time of the lion. And we know that, Jesus is the lion or the lamb, and he wanted to give him the lion. So Georgia came, oh God, Christmas. Yes. Oh yes. 11,780 votes. Oh, it's so obvious. Oh, and a lot of friends go down with him. Oh yeah. And see, the thing is, all those friends that are all included in those indictments, oh yeah, they don't want to go down. They don't want to go down. And so there's gonna be some songbirds. They're gonna be singing, okay, because they don't. Yeah. Oh God, you mean a cell? Yeah. Okay. You mean yeah. You're going down. Okay. I've told you guys, Trump is a sticky fly paper to attract the flies. Okay. And somebody made some good comments on my "Is Trump a light worker?" which he's not. A video, once in a while somebody comes in there and finds it, because I was speaking up because there were light people trying to say he was. Okay. Oh no, he's not. Okay, he's a false light. Okay, let's put it that way. Come on, it's obvious who he is. Okay, it's obvious who he is. Come on, it should be obvious. But anyway, oh God, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I guess, thinking about all the drama. Oh, but anyway, yes, with the Georgia, what I want to focus on. Oh, he's a sticky fly paper. Yes, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. He's a sticky fly paper, and somebody had commented about how he kind of brings it all out of the collective shadow. Yes, and I have been saying for years, he speaks to people's shadow sides. Okay? And that's why they respond to him. It's their shadow. Clearly. I mean, you guys. And then there are certain things that are very blatant. Okay? Like, obviously, I've talked about what he did by, gassing and shooting with rubber bullets the protesters to do a photo op in front of St. John Church, the parish. Okay, the big one holds up a Bible. It wasn't upside down, guys. It's the bookmarker. Doesn't matter. What he did was desecration. That's what the church said. Okay, St. John's, that's what my last name means. St. John's servant. Okay, and the sign says, all are welcome. And that's especially what Jesus is saying. In this country and in this, that church, all are welcome. That's what the sign says behind him. Okay, but everybody's, this law and order type crap. Okay, done. So anyway, now we've got Georgia. It's like, 4 major indictments and all kinds of charges. And Jack Smith, oh, guys, he's born June 5th, 1969. Oh, to be born in 1969, my man, my bro. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm waiting for the shoe to come down on that bug. Okay? I'm looking. Have you seen him when he sits there and he's determined? Oh, yeah. No. Done. Okay? Jack is done with this bullshit. Okay? And so this is going to be a big one with that guy. That guy is the other Gemini, but he's a good Gemini, okay? And born in 1969, oh, here we go, okay? Age of Aquarius. All right, it's coming. It's coming. He's gonna take him down. All right, I'm waiting for it, Jack, my man. Okay, so we know that. We know Georgia. It like I said, Lionsgate portal. We did some shifting. Christmas came early during the Leo month. Leo, the lion, the sun. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, it's all astrology is counting. Okay, and remember, guys, we have Pluto goes into Aquarius November 19th. Spirit's gonna know who voted for who. Now, but the big one is the challenges, and this is what I'm going to read on. And I would have got to Georgia, a video. Sorry, guys, I was a little behind. But things have been crazy. But I want to see, will Trump get the nomination? Now, there's some interesting things that are going on. I just got done listening to Chris Christie. When I watch him, I can feel my dad's spirit going, yeah, that guy. That guy's not too bad. Because one, he does speak out against Trump. He's not afraid to do it. He doesn't care about the MAGA, lunatics. He wants it to change and transform. If for the Republican Party to survive, MAGA has to go. Period. He's not a dumbass. And he's not afraid to speak up. And I will never vote Republican. Sorry, Dad. You see the party. But some things he says make sense. I will agree we might have spent a little too much, Biden. Okay, we're feeling some inflation. Okay, we might have spent a little too much money. Okay, and I know this is the reason why Dad was Republican. Less government, less taxes, less spending, because it creates inflation. I know that's his reasons, but then then I would argue and I would go, but we got to take care of people. Okay, we're the richest country in the world. Why do we have homeless? There are sometimes people need help, assistance, and things like that. They're always wanting to cut. But it also, Republican Party, sorry, Dad, is very corrupt and puts money in the rich man's pocket. Okay, so, trickle-down economics is a joke. It was a joke. So anyway, there's that. But if Chris Christie could possibly creep up and get the nomination, we'd have a sane nominee running for president. But then I sit there and I digress. I also know Trump is dealing with his karma, okay? And I also know that people are going to deal with theirs if they vote for him, okay? Spirit's going to know who voted for who. Okay, there's going to be some stuff because nobody, you can't be, let's just put on the line. You can't be a good person and vote for Trump. There has to be something dark in you if you voted for Trump, period. Okay, his crimes there's so much evidence. Everything is laid out before the eyes. The filth that comes out of his mouth when he writes on True Social, he has threatened people, he has said things, and all he does is project, and accuse people of the very things that he does. Okay, but this thing, threatening, Jack and all that, and putting Obama's address, come on. Okay, so if anybody votes for that, there is darkness in them doing it, period. And Spirit is going to hold them accountable for it. That's the way it is. You cannot be a good person and vote for Trump. It's not possible. Okay, it's so blatant before your eyes who he is. Spirit is turning him inside out for everybody to see, so there's no confusion. There is no confusion anymore. Everything is before our eyes. So those that still would support and vote, they're, what are you going to do here? Okay. So, but then there is also other things, is that there's Biden, and I know there's a lot of people who want something different. This is where I'm being supportive. I would go, Dad, I really like Marianne Williamson. Okay, one thing, she's a light worker, but she also has good ideas. Okay, I also do support reparations for African Americans. Okay, and women's rights and, things like that. Getting our rights back. Definitely fixing the Supreme Court, lifetime appointments. And personally, to be honest, after the passing of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, God rest her soul, everybody's kind of, all of them. You know, the lifetime appointments have got to go. And Clarence Thomas is definitely the worst. He's taking bribes. It's proven. And he still needs to be held accountable. But yet that man is still has a seat and is making decisions. Why? We know he's taken bribes. We have evidence. Why is he still there? Okay, making critical decisions. Okay? And obviously he was biased making them. Because nobody is going to line his pockets that hard and give him all those trips and vacations and the tuition for the nephew and all that stuff. Okay, for just because they like him. Okay, you know, just being nice. No. We're not dumb. Okay, we cannot be that dumb, America. Okay, he's taking bribes. Okay, it's corrupt. It's corrupt and it needs to be fixed. So anyway, I would be like, Dad, I know you like Chris Christie. I know Republican and you'd like to see the party transform. We probably need an independent party that, you know, is completely new and fresh. But I'm going Marianne Williamson. Okay, that's the one that I would love her to get the nomination personally. You know, because some things with Biden, there's things he's done good, but there's things that are not good. Yes, we have a lot of inflation. Maybe we could have spent a little less. I know we had to spend some, but we could have spent a little less. You know, there's the whole thing with the student loan paying back is a fiasco. You know, he was trying to do it and everything has been fought and it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. He has gotten some forgiven, but it's a nightmare. And, you know, he's done some good things, but, you know, if you look at who my channel is dedicated to, okay, bring him home. What's going on? Okay, bring him home. Okay, and also war in Ukraine, you know, it's a mess. It's a mess. Okay, so, and we're the superpower here. Okay, so there's some things with that, which I don't, you know, I'm not an expert when it comes to solving that problem. I'm, you know, I'm not even going to go there, but that needs to be solved. Okay, that's a big one. That's a big one. Okay, so anyway, but what we're going to do is we're just going to look, will Trump get the nomination? Okay, I'm hoping Chris Christie could pull ahead. He did pull ahead of Ron DeSantis. Yeah, Ron the con. Yes, he did. Because one of the things Chris Christie is doing, just looking at his YouTubes, he's doing the very grassroots thing. He's getting around, he's talking about it, and he's not afraid to, you know, say it. Okay, that Trump is, you know, a con and a loser. Okay, he's you know, bringing up promises he never kept. Okay, he's bringing up his failed businessman, the bankruptcies. You know, just like I was watching a video, and it's kind of funny. And he's like, yeah, he had casinos. How do you lose money with a casino? You know, it's like, the house always wins. How do you fuck that up? You know, that's basically what he's saying. And it's like, yeah, you know, you money, you got machines. The house always wins. How do you fucking bankrupt 3 casinos, dumbass? Okay, he's not that bright. If he bankrupts on 3 casinos, the house always wins. Everybody fucking knows it. They know it in Atlantic City. Everybody knows. Okay, they know it in Vegas for sure. Okay, many broken hearts because they lost all their money. Okay, that's why Vegas and Atlantic City do well. And stuff. But he bankrupt 3 casinos because he's that fucking dumb. Okay, and he lays it on the line. This is not a successful businessman, guys. You know, he played one on TV. It was called The Apprentice. Okay? And he fooled a lot of people. And he did his little act, you're fired. Everybody thought it was funny. And then you made him a president because, you know, yeah, America is so into their fucking reality TV. Oh, let's do something different, not a politician. He also claimed he would use his own money. Oh, fuck. He has had more contributions to his campaign. Right now, everybody's funding his lawyers. That's what they're doing. They're that dumb that they're giving him money to pay for his crooked lawyers. The ones that either don't get fired or quit. Okay, it's a joke. Okay, so I would rather, and I know Dad would rather see Chris Christie, somebody who's sane, somebody who tells it like it is, become, you know, the nominee. If we could be that fucking blessed and just let it go fucking in a cell. Okay, because he's going in a cell eventually. And I know he wants to become president. He has this dream that he can stay out of a cell. No, you actually can be elected president, okay, and sit your ass in a cell. That's a sad fucking truth, okay? You look it up, okay? So anyway, we're going to kind of look at it. And notice I don't have Thoth in my hand. This is the Stranger Things deck. Okay, and I picked it for a reason. I'm going to have to translate it for you guys because things are a little different. It's an apocalyptic deck. Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of the judgment. Okay, the Stranger Things, I saw it at Barnes. I went, yes. And it reads just like it. Okay, it really does. It really does. So as we're in the times and we're dealing with the false light, and anybody who votes for it is, you can make excuses all you want when Jesus shows up and you're like, go ahead. He's not going to buy your bullshit, okay? Everybody else may buy your bullshit. Your family may buy your bullshit that you vote for Trump because of the economy and all that. But, Jesus knows it's not for good reasons. Okay, and it's very thick, hard to shuffle, so we're just going to do it. And I'm not going to read reversals, so I will turn them around just to make it easier because it's kind of an intricate apocalypse deck. Okay, here we go. We got one sticking up. What is it? So we're looking, will Trump be the nominee? Or could maybe Chris Christie get it? But Trump is normally Knight of Swords for me because his big mouth. Okay, so I'm not reading reversal. Spirit knows I'm not going to. So we got the Three of Strands here. That is, oh God, let me look it up. It's a brand new deck. Oh God, Three of Strands. What was it again? Is it Wands? I think it's Wands. Oh my God, Ellen, stop it. Don't tell me I got to look at the book. Okay, you got to understand, this is a different deck. Ellen, oh God, give me a minute. I did it again. Let me just hold it up here, and I promise you guys, I won't need to look at the book. But I have to translate. You remember the lights, her string in the lights? Okay, give me a moment, and I will do this right. I thought I had this down. It's brand new, guys. Give me a break. It's a very unique deck. Okay, the strands, yes, it's the fire. Okay, that's what I thought. Let me keep that there for reference. Okay, sorry. So the Three of Strands is also the Three of Wands. So that can be connected to long-term goals, and it's also about the promised land. Like very often in the Rider-Waite, we're like Moses walking to the promised land. Oh, that's a big one. Okay, so that's one of the things we want to get to, the promised land. And oh boy, just even think of promises. Okay, but long term, we need to think about this. Okay, all this stuff here, we've got to think of the future and what is going to be the most positive for us as a country. We have the ability to change things. But if a reality TV clown gets elected president, oh Jesus, okay? What does that say about America? It says we're fucked. That's what it does. But the light workers are doing their best to shift. Okay, now we've got the Six of Strands. Okay, that's the Six of Fire. Now it's crossing, it's opposing. That card is also about victory. But if Trump was victorious, it's not a victory for America. See kind of the creepy thing there? Oh God, victory for that. Okay, this is an apocalyptic deck. We don't want Trump to have a victory. We're looking only at the nomination at the moment, not the presidency. I told you guys I'm not going to read on it. We're just going to vibe high election night. That's what we're going to do. I may make a video and play some Moonlight Sonata, and we're going to vibe high. That's all we're going to do. But looking at the nomination, we don't want him to be victorious with the nomination. It's opposing. Okay, so we got promised land. That's where we want to go as Americans. Okay, we want to go to the positive. We want, we want the manna. Okay, come on. If this was Israel, we want the manna. We don't want a bunch of garbage. Okay, and then my phone rings. Fuck. But you see that? If he's victorious, yucky. Okay, it's an apocalyptic deck. We don't want that. Let's see what's hidden. Oh God, is anything hidden anymore? Is there more dirt to come? Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got the Star. Okay, we've got the star. Oh, that age of Aquarius, light at the end of the tunnel. This is what we're aiming at. Look at all the fireworks, okay? And he's got like a little, it looks like a little American firecracker. That is obviously someone who's African American. We know that dumbass is racist, okay? And a lot of that, one of the things, like I was talking to you guys, Marianne Williamson, reparations for African Americans. As far as I'm concerned, Jesus wants it. Okay, so that's a big one. I don't think Chris Christie, probably no Republican, wants that. Well, that's what Jesus wants. He's tired of it. So anyway, but we're focusing, yes, the whole thing needs to be healed with African Americans and what has gone on. That's a big one. The George Floyd thing was a mess. But people, if they're sitting there and they're voting for Trump, they're voting, the way he has been with African American has been ugly. Okay, the whole thing. We're tired of the race war. But Age of Aquarius is coming, and a big thing is Spirit is tired of the way African Americans have been treated in this country and wants reparations. Okay, still looking. Okay, then we got the Knight of Scoops. Okay, so this is, let me double check it, guys. I want to get it right. Scoops is the Pentacles. That's what I thought. It's that actually they're talking. That makes me feel Marianne Williamson. We got a female here, and one of the things, she's very intelligent. She's got her thing here. And like I said, this is something that Spirit is, Marianne Williamson could possibly get the nomination. I guess Spirit wants to talk about her. Okay, that there's something could happen where she actually gets it. It's a possibility. She's getting popular on TikTok. Okay, and I know how Spirit feels about this issue. Okay, she could possibly creep up and get the nomination. So Spirit's given a little reveal here. Okay, she's moving up. People are listening, and I know the Lightworkers support her. Okay, so she's, Knight of Scoops it has a female. Sometimes the Knights can be represented as female in tarot, just so you know. Sorry, I had to refer to the book. I'm getting used to the deck. Oh, the Hierophant. Oh, yeah, that's a big one. Okay, so that is, the spiritual teachings, morals, values. Oh, yeah. Some of y'all need to clean your soul. You need to clean your soul. You need to do your thing. Do not judge. You better remember that. You got to forgive. Okay, you got to do that. Love your enemies. Hey, like I told you guys, Trump wants the love of his father. He's never going to get it. Feel sorry for him, but don't elect him. Okay, bless those that curse you. We got to get back to our basic roots. You can't say you're Christian and vote for darkness. You can't say you're Christian and support darkness and guns and all these things. It's disgusting. Okay, get down to what the teachings really are about. Also, respect all religions. Okay, this country is a melting pot. And Jesus does say, do not judge, respect all religions, it's the only way, stop it. Okay, that's not what he meant. You don't know what he meant. You ain't getting it. Okay, so let's go with the past position. Okay, Page of Spokes. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's swords. Let me double check. Brand new. No, it's cups. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, like I said, I'm getting used to this. I just got it yesterday. Give me a break. Okay, so this one, the Page of Cups. Okay, that's especially the empaths. A lot of them, the sensitivity, they're coming out, they're rising. Spirit is like, bring them out, all the empaths. We've got a lot of youth that, I know I'm not a fan of TikTok, but they're on there. They're talking about this. They're expressing. And there is definitely, the MAGA is wanting to suppress their votes and mess with them because they know how they want to vote. Okay, so there is a lot. They've been through enough. The young people, they have, when they look out to the future, they're like, it's garbage. What can I do here? That's where Generation X is getting up, and they're like, no, we got to take care of the kids. Asking them to try to save the world from our mistakes is bullshit. Gen X, get up and do something and stuff. That's the way it is. Get up, vote, protest, sign petitions. Oh God, I've been so busy. You don't know. Okay, so then we've got the Six of Spokes. Yes, and that's what Spirit's saying. Gen X, remember your childhood. Okay, remember yourself, the magical child. Okay, it's time. Asking your kids to fix the fuck up. No, Gen X, Remember your childhood. Get up. You used to like each other. You know, guys, I've had this talk. But there are Gen X. I'm one of them. I was already not a Trump supporter, obviously, guys. But, remembering childhood and getting down to it and dropping anything that was darkness in my life. Yes, okay? The purge down happened. Okay, all the light people had to do a massive purge. But we're also asking you guys, you can purge too. Okay, remember yourself when you were in high school. What were your dreams? What were your ambitions? And have you sold out in some ways? Look at the ways you've sold out. Okay, did you sell out to a job and they're putting you down? Have you, submitted in a relationship that you know is not good for you? Whatever it is, stop selling out until everybody stands up to the fucking man and says, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. It continues. Okay. And there is an energy. It's called Jesus Revolution that is done with it. Okay. It's got to come to an end. All the corrupt fuckers have got to go. And they're going to go, guys. They're going to go in a certain reality. Okay, so then we've got the 10 of dice. Let me double check it. I keep dropping quarters on the ground. Okay, now we're getting into swords. Okay, so 10 of swords. Okay, you guys, if you know your tarot, know that. That's the guy with a stabbed in the back, flattened, ruin. Okay, ruin. Now, so this is the thing. Trump has stabbed everybody in the back all along. And he stabbed all his friends in the back all along. And now he's getting his karma. He's ruined. Okay, Spirit is like, you're done. Okay, so if you vote for something that is getting his karma, you're going to get the karma too. Okay, so it's ruined. Everything, his whole facade is coming undone, coming unglued. The evidence is all there. Okay, now we're still looking. Could he still get the nomination after all this filth has come out? Okay, but it's ruined. We're seeing it before our eyes. Karma in action. Okay, he's a Spirit wants to be done with him. It's Jesus's, world. We got the 2 of scoops, which is, let's see, that's, I love this. Okay, that's the 2 of pentacles. Okay, we got 2 scoops, 2 of pentacles. Okay, that's about the balance, guys. And I know one of the things is everybody, a lot of Americans are trying to balance their money, their wallet. They can barely pay their rent. Hey, I'm behind too. I get it. A lot of people I've talked to that I'm reading for, light people are being put down. They can barely get by. They can barely pay their bills. Some are sleeping on the couch. Some are in a car. It's very dramatic. And that's why I keep telling everybody, if you have a soul, you're ahead of the game. No matter what, don't sell out. You've come this far. Don't sell out. Okay. So we got Spirit is like, yeah. Okay. Ice cream. I know. And stuff. You remember the show. Okay. The 2 scoops are being offered. And Spirit's like, I'm going to take care of you. I know it's hard. You're balancing. You're ready to give up. You're almost ready to sell out to the man and do a job that you know is not good. Don't do it. Hang in there. I'm coming. Okay, so anyway, yes, but other people, it's, just because you see somebody living the good life doesn't mean they got a soul, okay? Now let's look at, what I'm going to look at is here for Trump, and then I'm going to switch to Chris Christie because he's second, okay? But we had a little peekaboo at Marianne. Spirit wanted to talk about it, okay? So let's look at Trump. Oh, God. Yep, the 3 of dice. See that? I got this. This is 3 of pentacles. He's done. That's a grave. Okay, this is him. This is business dealings. This is about handshake agreements, deals. Okay, this is an apocalyptic deck, so this is not good ones. Okay, done. Okay, done. Spirit is like, you're done. Okay, so you don't want to go down with him. Don't vote for him. Let's look. What else do we got? Okay, remind me the spokes, Ellen. It's because of the bikes. Okay, I'm getting used to it, guys. Yeah, that's the cups. Okay, so we've got the 8 of cups here. This is about walking away. Everybody knows 8 of cups is about walking away. Dirty swamp. And Crowley is real harsh when he interprets the 8 of cups. It's a dirty swamp. To pour any pure spirit into it is futile. Walk away. The message, Spirit is saying, walk away from this reality TV clown. His days are done. That's a grave. Okay, if you are pouring any of your energy into it, oh God, if you give it money, you're done. Okay, voting for it, Spirit's like he's a dirty swamp. All his friends are crooked. Anybody associated that participated in any of the dealings is going down. This is a shakedown, takedown. That's why I played the song. So I feel like one of the things is people, yep, they're going to start walking away. He might be ahead at the moment, but we're not done. Okay? But, it's still 2023. What else is, did you guys see where Ivana is buried? Ivana Trump, his wife? Oh, God, it's disgusting. Look it up. She's buried on the grounds. Now we're looking at Chris Christie. Okay, so he gets the 9 of dice. Remind me, because I'm losing track. I'm having fun with it. It's really good. That's the swords. Okay, so this is 9 of swords, which can be about, the depression. But, and the status, he's depressed, of course, because he's seen, MAGA take over and pollute everything. Okay, Chris Christie knows Republican Party could completely be disseminated if MAGA continues. It's all corrupt. He knows it is, and he wants that to change. So he's kind of out there, and he's like, fuck it, I'm going to run. Okay, and he's just trying to tell it like it is. And he's speaking for, as this can be about depression and nightmares, the nightmare that is MAGA, the nightmare that is Trump. And he's like, we need to wake up from the nightmare and fix it. And Ace of Scoops, okay? He's offering something better. He really does care about America, okay? He wants to turn it around. Now, he's dealing with the dirty swamp. Trump dirtied it up. So can he cleanse it? Well, he's got high hopes because he doesn't want to be a Democrat. And he doesn't want to go independent because that's always a losing party. So he's very ambitious to clean it up. But he could be the alternative. And I kind of look at that card, and he might have a little something on his side that he might be able to get that nom. But I still know the karma. Does Spirit want to test it to see if dumbass gets elected? He might be able to do it, but he's offering something better. Oh, here it is. Hopes and fears. Well, justice. It's a hope for us. It's a fear for Trump. Okay, justice is coming no matter what. You see the grave. You see the dirty swamp. Spirit is finished with this. Okay, and the outcome. Who's going to get it? Well, we got the Queen of Scoops is popping up. Oh, boy. Okay, so, one thing, we've got a feminine here. Okay, we've got a feminine here. And I know I was kind of looking in here that, we've got Marianne Williamson. Let me pull another one. And then we've also got the High Priestess. Oh boy, it's very mysterious. There is another thing that I'm just kind of thinking. Is when I kind of look at that Queen of Scoops there is something that I have considered that possibly could happen. And I know I'm focusing. Chris Christie has a chance to get the nomination. I'm looking at that. But Spirit is revealing a little something else. It is possible. I see Marianne Williamson. Obviously, she's running. But it is something I have wondered. And it could be we could see Kamala do the running, not Biden. It is a possibility. Don't worry, I'm not predicting a passing of Biden. Okay, I can't do that. I'm not allowed to go there. I'm not allowed to go there. But would he possibly yield and Kamala take over? It's possible. Like I said, I don't want to predict anything like that. But it is something that kind of revealed when I've looked at it at a couple angles. This is why. Kamala is African American. We know that, but she is also Indian. Okay? Kali Yuga. Okay? She also has Indian in there. And I know how Krishna and Shiva feel about that. If she did get the nomination and run, and if she became president, not only would she be the first woman president, she would be the first African American woman president and Indian. I know how Krishna feels about that. I know there's a favoring of Kamala. Okay? Now, So that's a possibility. Spirit's kind of given a reveal. We might actually see possibly Kamala instead of Biden in the nom. It's a possibility. Like I said, I'm not allowed to predict, that. Okay, I'm not allowed to do that. But it is some things that have popped up. It's been in my radar. Seeing the High Priestess and the Queen of Scoops in the outcome, it's like Spirit's going, I want to talk about this. Okay, that's a possibility. That would change the game considerably. Would it make it better or worse? Well, I know one thing. Kamala can debate very well. When she was up against Mike Pence, she owned him. I'm speaking. Okay, so this might be a little something that is seen. That she could be the one. Okay, that's a possibility. Okay, the other thing here, people, I like the fact that Eight of Cups is showing next to this grave. They're walking away. More are going to start walking away and walking away. So we may possibly not have to see the reality of him being even a nominee. In this reality, we may get to skip that. Wouldn't that be something? Chris Christie, if he really gets grassroots, I mean, if he continues to be out there like he's doing, because I can see he's making an impression. He's also speaking to the vets. Okay? That's a big thing. He's not a fan of Obamacare, and he wants to see more things for the vets. I know how the vets feel about that. Okay? I can see Dad supporting that. Okay, so there, I look at the Ace of Scoops and I look at the Nine of Dice here and stuff coming out of the nightmare. Come on, that's what he's kind of saying. Let's get out of this fucking nightmare. Let's wake up. And he's offering something a lot better, him being a nomination. I'm not crazy. Just say that, Chris Christie. I'm not a fucking lunatic. Okay, and you might get the nom just with that alone. Okay, but he's getting out there grassroots. And see, that's how Trump got his rallies, is what got him the presidency, because he was out there constantly flapping his gums. Okay, but if Trump is hung up in court and everything, or gets locked in a cell, it's going to be harder to get somewhere and flap his gums. He could get the nom. If they put him in a cell, that's going to make other people go, well, why would I vote for him? He's in a cell. Okay, I mean, what good is a president in a cell? Okay, so if all goes well, Chris Christie could pull through. He's got a shot. It's not dead in the water, but he's got a shot. Okay, so and the thing is that Trump keeps opening his mouth. That's the one thing that keeps making this happen quicker. Okay, because people are, if he doesn't stop, which he won't, he has no filter. He can't stop himself from insulting people or threatening people. Then they're going to have no choice but to put him in a cell. When people see him actually in a cell, there's going to be a change in perception that he's capable of being a president. He can't even compose his mouth. How do you expect him to handle the codes to that you-know-what? Okay? People have to understand. And he's coming undone, and everybody's seeing his level of crazy is insanity. He's gone insane at this point. And a lot of it I've talked about, when you attack people, it puts shit inside you. Okay? So every time he attacks, he's projecting, and he's just making himself worse and worse and worse. We are watching him come apart before our eyes, and it's pretty disgusting. I do everything I can to avoid the captor's face, but I get the idea. So, we could possibly see Kamala running against Chris Christie. It's a possibility. Okay? I got a woman in the outcome. Okay? Like I said, I'm not predicting who's prez, but nominees. That's a surprise. Spirit's like, maybe Biden will be like, maybe his health will be like, maybe I shouldn't do this. Kamala, you do it. Okay? There could be something like that. And I know how Krishna's spirit is. Okay? And I know she's part Indian. Okay? Yup. That would, Kali Yuga be a game changer. Okay? So that's kind of a surprise for me, but not a surprise because I got a few glimpses of that before. Okay, but it's looking, more likely that we could see instead of Biden run, or maybe he starts to run and then he just is tired and Kamala takes over. It would be a surprise. Okay, but Chris Christie has a shot. But I believe the main way he's going to have a shot, because Spirit's getting tired of Big Mouth, is put him in a cell. And when people see him in a cell, maybe the toupee is gone and the tan fades. And maybe they'll be like, oh, is that a successful businessman to you? Okay. Then maybe reality, actual reality, not reality TV, which is illusion, but reality will sink in and go, yeah, maybe we should give Chris Christie the nomination. Okay, I do hope this helps, and we'll see what happens. I'm excited. I'm excited.